Dozens of people gathered to celebrate National Donate Life Month at UC Medical Center. Shay Holt and Anna Ressler didn't know each other before a twist of fate brought them together and created a lifelong bond. Holt learned her son Chip was very sick and needed a life-saving liver transplant while he was just a baby. She didn't know much about organ donation, but the little boy was put on the organ waiting list last summer.
I was preparing for having to wait, and Dr. Bondoc would, had to talk with us, and he's like, hopefully one comes available. He's not deathly sick and needs it right that second, but he's, still well enough to be able to get it.
Holt and her son didn't have to wait long, though. Just a few days later, she learned that a donor was already available for surgery. Chip would be receiving part of Anna Ressler's liver. Ressler was initially asked to help a co-worker needing a liver transplant, but she wasn't a match. Doctors then asked if they could check to see if she might be a match for someone else. Turns out she was a perfect candidate for a partial liver transplant for Chip.
And then I started thinking about it, and if I was going to donate to somebody who was older, why would I not donate to a child, that could really get some use out of my liver?
The transplant was a success, but Ressler didn't know who had a piece of her liver.
I didn't necessarily want to know the person, but then when you realize, part of me is in somebody else, I have to meet them, right? I have to see how that turned out.
Eventually, Ressler got to meet Chip and the family shared gifts. The two hope their story will inspire others to consider being an organ donor.
Whether you know if you can or you can't, probably sign up to be a donor, or definitely talk to other people about doing it if there's a possibility.
At UC Medical Center, I'm Christian Hauser.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.